It's alright.
So again, this shouldn't
It
be,
ain't easy.
should not be a
Hard to
replacement
black
for Oxy.
faces
He's off.
every time. It ain't easy.
Boom, boom.
But if you're selling it, selling it, that's fine.
Stop sharing, Carl.
Why?
Do you mean why? I'm talking about this.
I'm putting a fix in for this.
You're like, oh, but don't be sharing, isn't it?
See, now it's nice and clean. How it doesn't scroll or the screen horizontally. Fucking hell. Sorry.
Does it make sense what I'm trying to tell you about what the USP should be? Because that was the benefit when I was there with the guy, and I was literally had all of my cards in Claude with the latest sold.
Buy session, right? This. I think this is the part that you're asking for. So if I do a new buy session, does this button work? This button doesn't work though.
AI.
Why don't you work? Oh, it's making them. Oh, okay. So let's say you're the vendor. You want to buy at 70%. Okay, what cards what cards has this person got?
They've got a. Let's say they're these two. So they got the hardest one.
For what? Just for the record, it's not got a Tatsuguri. Which version?
It is 186. Yeah.
Okay. And what else?
It's in a PSA 9, but okay.
Oh,
and
sorry.
then
Hold on. Can I take that off? I don't know if I can change that. Tatsuguri. Yeah, I can only do raw. So I need to.
That's fine. Put it in raw, and also a Mew Celebrations.
Give it to me raw.
Or Mew 001. Yeah, you go.
Which one? 11.
That one. Yeah.
Okay.
Those cards.
Neither of those two have got prices currently scraped, but you do it like that, and then you say how much you want to offer. Yeah. Because then it'll say what market it is, and it'll come back with that. Then you say, there you go, offer that.
Yeah.
Can Claude scrape prices for you already?
Can, but it's just a bit of a pain. It had to create an artifact to do it, so it was integrating with the eBay API, which is what Carl's.
What does eBay have an API available?
I'm not hitting the eBay API. I'm literally scraping it from the website. That's why it takes so long and is making my laptop very hot because it's building out the base.
Is it because the eBay API costs to use?
It's not. They only select partners have got access to the eBay last sold API.
Okay.
I bought it.
So we could message and have a business conversation with them and say, we want to do this.
Could do. If you wanted to.
It's whether you want to do it or not.
You sell it.
But if you're selling it...
Carl, talk to me about this new Claude model. By the way, welcome to episode 7 of Casual Mode. We did record this once last week, but it was so low energy we didn't put it out. Carl, talk to us about Mythos, not the beer.
I've got some photos of me having a Mythos and on my sailing holiday in Cyprus. If you want,
I'd love to see that.
Welcome to the Affluent Boys podcast.
Sounds like another Patreon
exclusive.
Patreon exclusive, yeah.
I was on a nudist beach. I wasn't. I would never go on a nudist beach.
Definitely weren't.
Definitely not the right
neither
person.
Neither a grower nor a show.
Thanks, Dan. Mythos.
It's like a disabled anteater.
Did you hear the one about the guy that invested in nudist beaches?
There we go.
He heard it was a growing market.
Banter.
Welcome to episode 7 of Casual Mode. Boom. Fantastic. You look like you're in a high-end bed, Ethan.
I am in bed, yeah. I'm in bed.
I'm in bed.
Remember that phone joker? Oh.
I know. Great one.
Sorry, what were you saying, Carl? I interrupted you on this shite
Sorry,
joke.
Carl. Yeah, Mythos or whatever. Mythos.
Yeah. So it's the new model from Claude, the makers of Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. Which
sounds like a new legendary trio.
It's the three birds in the next generation of Pokemon. Yeah. So it's a new model. It's a tier higher than Opus, which is currently like the probably the favored coder model for everyone. Actually, I can tell by the stats that it is for our developers. And the problem at the minute is that they've used it internally and it's very good. at finding vulnerabilities in systems, and it managed to get out of its own jailbreak. It in their internal testing, it's found a plethora of 0-day vulnerabilities in things like operating systems and browsers, and the worry is that once unleashed, it could be used for nefarious purposes. That's mythos.
Was it you that was saying that? Was it you that was saying about? Sorry, I feel like what you're about to say, Dan, is more related to what's just happened. So why don't you go and then I'll go with something that's loosely related.
Is this going to be about my penis again?
I know, yeah, yours is just going to be like. Tell me about Andy Robinson again. No, didn't it like message one of the developers of it when he was on his lunch?
Yes, it's in the email.
It's very funny.
It's scary, isn't it? Because like that at that stage. Like, if you look at how we're using it internally, we're trying to use these models to build out agentic capability. Instead, that model is just kind of going, I am just going to use any tool that I can find and execute it because I can. There we go.
That's why you have to be very careful with what you give it access to, haven't you?
You do indeed. Well, you do indeed.
Was it you that was saying about the... I heard that they were trying to figure out the ways to. You can just buy stuff directly through Claude and it'll navigate the checkout process. But then they figured out that like the checkout process is so shit on so many sites that it's really difficult for it to do. So now they're just partnering with eBay and Amazon and all that to have direct like functionality for you to be able to order stuff from them.
So. Not at the moment on Claude, but ChatGPT is working on agentic commerce protocol, I think it's called ACP, which is you can build like integrations on your site that ChatGPT can natively communicate with and handle that purchase within their platform. So that's something that they've definitely been working on. This is well better than talking about gaming stuff. I actually feel like I can have conversations on this for the first time. I'm not talking about some obscure 20-year-old Japanese game I've never heard of.
We've never spoken about an obscure Japanese game that you've never heard of.
Shenmue? Oh, that was your old one. Never mind.
Shenmue.
Here's a prompt for you, Here's Claude. I was going to call
you call me Claude? I wish. Wish I was that smart.
Hello, Claude.
Here's a prompt for you. Gemini, could you please give me 20 talking points on the LucasArts video game Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles?
I think there'd be quite a few on that. I think it genuinely would be able to do that.
I agree.
All right, talk about computer games then. So it says UK High Street loses game stores. That was the first thing that you put on the list. I do think that's sad. I think we kind of half spoke about that a couple of weeks ago in terms of like Game Station and all the other places, but there's literally nowhere to buy games. ED. Yeah, there's nowhere to buy games anymore.
What's your... two questions for you on that. What's your favourite memory of like good best pre-owned purchase that you got from a game or Game Station? I feel like Game Station was better for it.
Wow.
And then also, I forgot the second question already, so never mind about that one. Yeah.
Pre-owned.
I had I got a transparent Game Boy Pocket from Game Station for $5, nice. And it came with Game and Watch Gallery as well. Like, it's just unheard of deals. That's why I don't buy retro games anymore, because there's no fucking point. That would cost like 80 quid now, at least.
Did it come with a free corroded connectors for the battery?
You know what? It didn't have them included, so I guess that's one of the downsides. But yeah, I always take batteries out of stuff now because I'm just paranoid about that happening.
I do follow a guy on Instagram who's got like he's lost a couple of teeth, but he goes around like CXs in the UK.
Did he lose the teeth in CX? Got them knocked out?
I don't know. Like, I'm not sure, but he's less like he goes around all the places and like tries to find rare games. So he's like searching online for them. He's like, I found the rare game now, and he shows the rare game. But it's off-putting. He's lost his teeth.
Crowns in it.
Crowns in it. Needs a crown. Yeah. What else? I don't honestly like in terms of second-hand pickups. I'm struggling to think of anything. Maybe like Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2 jumps to mind. I think I've picked them up after I played them before, and I've been like, oh my god, like I'm buying that just for the shelf. something like that. PS2 games, even though it was like PS4 era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Do you keep your do you remember those like iconic? I know it's game news, but technically Game acquired GameStation, didn't they? So it's the same lineage. But do you remember those iconic like 3 for 20 stickers on the cases? I used to take those off, but then I was like, I actually kind of like them now.
No.
So
It's sad, really.
I leave EX stickers on boxes as well, just to see what price I got the game for and stuff like that.
Mm. It's when they used to say like big offer, and it'd be like
Yeah.
a massive reduction on it. Yeah,
Mega
I remember those
deal.
mega deals. Yeah. Then I feel a bit sad about it because I always think of the game in Southport, like buying a game, being really excited about a game coming out, like Final Fantasy X jumps to mind, getting the train to Southport, then getting the game, reading the manual all the way home, playing the game, that kind of thing, playing it entire weekends, that kind of thing. So it's sad that there's not really a physical place to go, considering it's one of the fastest growing mediums out there. Go figure.
Do you know
Steam's fault.
Do you know what my favourite
Yeah.
one purchases?
Yeah.
It's my Chromebook.
Oh, really? You got that from a game?
I didn't get it from Game. Okay, that have to be from Game. Shit.
Yeah, I'm stupid then.
Game
What,
Station.
what are you doing?
I bought it specifically because it was a Chromebook designed for gamers. But okay, from Game, I don't know, 007 Nightfire or something like that, or one of the N64 games.
Yeah.
The Chromebook was a cool story. You ruined that for me.
Well, certainly, yeah. But it was a Chromebook designed for gamers.
Yes, in the sense that it's a high refresh screen. It's got an actual reasonable CPU. It's got an i5, probably 11th gen. The whole premise around it was if you get GeForce Now and you get a high tier one, you can just stream games basically off it because it's got a high refresh screen. So I think it was like 120 hertz.
That's good.
It was 110 pounds.
I'd recommend people, if you're not going to use, like, if you don't need like Office and stuff, you could probably get that on a Chromebook now anyway. But like,
You can. Well, you get it off. You
Yeah,
get
it's like-
Office 365 online, don't you?
always recommend that over a laptop for the same price, because Windows just literally hampers a cheap laptop anyway, doesn't it? Like, do you remember
have you
those?
seen the MacBook Neos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look really good, to be fair, for the price.
Screen's crap though.
Is it?
Are they not just iPhone insides?
Yeah, you
So
can
it's
actually.
like, oh,
there's
it's an
a
iPad,
video on
it's like
YouTube now.
not even an
You
iPad.
can replace parts on it with iPhone parts
That's
from an
mad.
iPhone 16.
It's mad, but it shows where the technology's actually moved to. That you can go and do that with something so small, and it will literally power something like Neo. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, sad though. Like Mike Ashley, famous owner of Game. We just need
Game
some rich
over,
Saudis
Mike.
to come in and buy it. now.
Infamous.
Infamous,
We've got. I
infamous
feel like
Ashley.
we're doing okay in Liverpool. I mean, we've got the CX, which I remember seeing the Switch on like day one for like 320 quid when it was 280. And like the thing that pisses me off about CX is
280.
they'd have something brilliant.
Actually.
Like they'll get something brand new, but then they have like this weird condition thing where they take the shit out of the box.
Yeah. I
It
know what
does
you
my
mean.
head in.
Yeah, it's really
Or
strange.
they've been caught giving reproduction inlays for
Cover
like
art.
game
Stuff like
cover
that,
art,
yeah.
So make sure you check that if you buy games from there. But we've got that. We've got Forbidden Planet and we've got Worlds Apart, haven't we? We've got that. We've got the card shop now. There's a couple of card shops in Liverpool. So because I feel like Game was basically just like
Gotcha.
Funko Pops and like toys and controllers and accessories and stuff for a while, wasn't it?
You
It
just-
wasn't
Well,
a
the
lot of
Baltic TCG now, haven't we done?
We have, yeah, but that's that, isn't it? Do you remember the chip shop in town? The computer game shop?
Lobster Pot.
No, it's still there. It's two of them now. Growth, inflation. No, it was called the chip shop. It was up on, you know where
Oh my God.
like Slater Street, and you know where Caribou Poutine was.
Yeah.
There was like it was actually called the chip shop, and it was.
Alright.
I bought my Pokemon Yellow cart from them, and it had the Pokemon Walkers because it was imported from the States.
I had my the Poker Walker, the little red thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the cart just changed.
It must have been it must have been Soul Silver or Heart Gold then.
No, might be what? No, it was something from yellow. It was something that went. It wasn't. I don't know if it went with yellow. Pokemon
I got
Yellow.
my copy of Pokemon Yellow from a now defunct, long defunct retro game shop in Ormskirk called either Playhouse or House of Fun. And I remember getting Simpsons Treehouse of Horror on Game Boy Color from there. And I also got Small Soldiers on PS1 from there.
Oh, nice.
All, well, I don't want to say classics, but enjoyable experiences.
I can't figure out what the Poke. I'm gonna have to find out. Oh, there is that it?
The
Pokemon
little red
Pikachu.
Pokewalker this is
Not. It's the little thing. I'm sure it was Pokemon Pikachu.
Say Pikachu rather than Pikachu.
But it doesn't matter. Pedometer. Oh shit! Shouldn't put that actually into. Whoops. It was.
Chip Shop 2000.
Nontometer.
Okay, so the Pokemon Pikachu, also known as Pocket Pikachu.
I had that, by the way.
I had that.
Oh,
So
the little mini thing, Pokemon Mini.
No, that was different.
Oh,
wasn't it?
nice.
Yes.
I had a Pokemon Mini, but there was definitely a separate pedometer. Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah, it was watts. It tracked watts. And then
It's
the
only
Pokemon
£75
Pikachu
in
2.
CX.
Screen share me, I want to see.
Yeah. Come on, man.
It is.
Seems like you are so nice. I definitely had that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Oh, that's cool. That's sick.
I'm sure I got that with yellow. I'm sure
It's like
it came
a
bundled.
Tamagotchi type thing.
Hold on.
Basically, yeah.
Is the one
Yeah.
I've got upstairs? I shall
He
return.
probably did do a bundle, didn't he, with the two or something like that.
Goes the
That's-
autism in him.
That's a
It's made him-
cool thing to have. I've not got any of those in the collection. I remember I was looking at buying one of the ones that looks the same form factor, but it's like the mini like gold and silver one or whatever. But they're worth a pretty penny now, aren't they?
It was quality, but I don't know why. I'm sure I got that with yellow, but I might just be merging time together.
Probably bought them at the same time, or
Possibly, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they came in a bundle or something.
Possibly. But I need to look into it. But I'm going to get one of them actually because it's pretty cool.
Have you not got the one you had?
No, you're joking around. Well gone. I think like my mum literally sold everything. She was that kind of person. Like Tracy Island went out the window. Thunderbird 2 went. All of my
Out the window?
Pokemon stuff.
Did it fly?
Like, it didn't. Oh, Thunderbirds. Yeah, but I remember getting that. So I'd say
Everyone's got that story. It seems like most people have that story, don't they? Of like, oh, my parents sold all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards or my games and stuff. But
Dog ate them.
I'm quite lucky because my mum was like
You see that?
understood the attachment. Oh, that's sick. That's probably worth quite a bit, isn't it?
Oh, it says on
Oh,
the
you
screen.
found it? Oh, cool. That's the second version. Pokemon
How's it?
Pikachu 2. This has got the Pikachu in the middle. This was the chip shop. Hold on. Share screen.
Pokemon Pikachu 2. You sure?
I think it is. Because that doesn't have the Pokemon in the middle. Unless I thought yours did.
No, it does. It's in a Pokeball.
Oh.
You have to wake him up. Although mine's got a less square head
That was
blossom.
chip shop.
Are you on their Facebook page?
Yeah. Chip shop 2000. How cool is that though? But it was literally just like 4 massive areas of just different games and stuff that they'd imported.
When did that shut? Because I don't remember that at all.
God knows. No, I don't think it says.
Bring it back. The sign could do with a bit of work, couldn't it?
Could do it. Yeah.
It is gone now, I think.
Oh no, it's way gone. What's else?
I
Just
think-
interesting. Yeah, retro. No, but then back to that point again, it's like, where do you buy games from? It just don't, do you? It's all going to be
Get them on
digital.
eBay. If
Amazon.
I'm getting retro games, I just get them on eBay. Unless I see something. How much is that Nintendo in the window? Unless I'm on the way in from Central.
Sorry,
Let's
but would
see.
you not prefer to get it from CEX where you get a 2-year warranty?
No, because I'm not asked. Like,
He had,
the,
he had no answer to that. He was just like,
the,
I'm just
I
not
mean,
asked.
the only, I mean,
I'm just
valid
not
point,
asked.
but like the sort of stuff that I'm buying, like the sort of fucking like Rugrats Dreamcast game or whatever that I'm gonna buy. If I take it back under warranty, like what are they gonna? They're gonna offer me a fucking season 3 of Fraser on DVD or something. They're not gonna have to. Not gonna
On
have
the,
to
off, the,
stock.
just off the back of that, how many copies of Jedi Power Battles do you own now?
Good question. I would say
Bed's just
3.
made out of them.
Only 3, to be fair.
That's
Only 3?
That's two more than you should have.
Yeah. No, I've got it on. I only paid for 2 of them as well, actually, because I got a review copy for Switch, so that's not too bad.
I see. I see.
Would you class it as a copy if 2 of them are digital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll probably say that. Okay, we said that. I'm not going to talk about PlayStation Plus April lineup because that's boring. April
What
we've
is it?
already talked about. Just look, Lords of the Fallen, Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered, and Sword Art Online. I'm just indifferent towards all this. One thing I want to ask, like, just curious, because like Carl's written on here, GeForce Now, I think a batch of new titles. What's like the best value online digital subscription? So like PlayStation Plus, Nintendo Switch Online, is it Game Pass, GeForce Now? What do you reckon? It's weird that Steam haven't done one as well.
It's got to be. I'd say the Steam sales are so good though that like
Just don't need one.
you can grab stuff, can't you? I'd say it's got to be Game Pass on it, really. Still, surely, with the day one releases you get.
I don't
And
know
the
how
fact
much it is
that
anymore.
if you don't own any console
It's very
at all,
expensive, isn't it, for the
you can
premium
go and
one?
get an Xbox Series S though, and you can be playing shit for like under £200. Because how much is an Xbox Series S? Is it 200? Or am I crazy?
No. I feel like they've stayed the same. It's the most popular games on Game Pass. Fortnite, number 1. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Call of Duty Warzone.
Didn't Epic lay off 1,000 people because Fortnite's on its way down? Or they said
Oh,
it was on
really?
its way down. Yeah, I'm sure that's.
Are you sure just overhire? Like everyone else.
I mean, yeah.
AI.
Epic laid off loads
Robbo's
of people, but I'd say that it's more. It feels more. And once again, as we all know, this is an opinion of someone who's got no idea, right? But the
Please like and subscribe.
the
Casual mode.
it seems to me that all you see is.
It's violence.
No, it seems to me that, yes. It seems
Where
to
are
me
those good
freaking
old-fashioned-
sweet, man.
And you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
An Xbox Series S, by the way, is $289.99 for the 512 gig model. So I'm mistaken there. So apologies, but
Game Pass.
It seems to me like the reason Epic have laid a lot of staff off is because they don't necessarily need to invest as heavily into the season pass and additional content side of things. Not to say that they're not going to do that, but they can increasingly rely on like the user generated games and like people making their own games, and then Fortnite existing as a hub platform, and then just raking in loads of money from licensing on like skins and stuff.
Isn't that
like
what
that.
Roblox does? I've never played it.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same if you go onto Fortnite.
You have
like
to caveat then, Carl. Right?
Never played that.
Check his
I'm not a nonce. Okay.
Yeah.
Strictly Habbo for you.
I was on Habbo Hotel. We must have talked about that before.
What,
Yeah,
called
it's just
Penguin.
the Flash app. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's all
know.
about this.
Yeah.
It's all the layoffs though. It's not very epic of them, is it?
No, it's horrific.
Depends if you were the CFO or not.
They got rid of. They sacked. What's the right word? Sacked.
Probably
or
laid off.
Laid
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
They laid off. I don't even mean that in a facetious way. Like, it is horrible. They laid off the fella that designed all of the characters from Fortnite, like Jonesy and all that. Which you'd think you'd be tenured, wouldn't you? About like
definitely.
doing something like that.
Yeah, of course.
And then apparently they also laid off someone who had like cancer or something like that, and then it went viral on like LinkedIn, and then Tim Sweeney ended up putting a statement out saying like, "Well, we didn't realise whatever, and we're gonna like
So that
resolve
was
it."
one
and
of your
stuff.
characters. Okay.
And to answer your question,
Tough
Dan,
crowd.
I think that the best streaming service is GeForce Now, because you don't have to actually have gaming hardware, and it's only £10 a month as opposed to Game Pass, which is
You have to have
15.
a decent.
You don't.
'Cause,
You
like-
do not. No, you don't. You just have to
No,
either
no, sorry.
disable internet connection.
Listen to me. What was I going to say? Decent what? Face, teeth. No, I was going to say decent internet service. So
as long
like,
as
you
you've
do
got
have to have decent.
as long as you've got broadband,
Yeah, but,
you're
like,
fine.
I've
just think-
streamed.
Particularly, even in America, there's massive parts of America where the internet is just shit. Like, and I couldn't get that here because I can't.
I agree.
I've got the best possible internet that I can get, and I don't know if I could do GeForce Now. Maybe I should give it a go. Have to give it a
Okay,
little try,
well,
mate.
go on fast.com. How fast is your internet?
Fastest.
Well, don't do it now while we're recording because
It
then
takes
it'll.
it's
Yeah,
just
true,
fine.
true,
It
true.
doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Okay, so
It
Game Pass
doesn't do-
starts at £6.99. By the way, I was just going to say before car starts, like just derailing this with fast.com. And Ethan just turns into.
I typed it in, Carl, and it redirected to slow.com.
Ethan, do you know who Tanya Tate is?
Oh, for God's sake!
Is this? I'm sure you have asked this before, and I said no. Then
Well, that means you don't listen because I must have explained it. Okay, let's carry on.
How much is GeForce Now?
£9 a month for priority.
$9.99. Ultimate tier is 20. Yeah, makes sense. As in, I need to have a look what's on it.
It
actually.
supports up to 4K at 120 frames a second. That's if you like that. That's a top tier PC performance, but you've got the latency of obviously the network. But it averages 25 to 40 milliseconds of latency. I mean, if you've got a crap mouse, it's probably similar. Maybe slightly, maybe less.
Based on this, yeah, but the sort of people that are going to get it if they don't have a gaming PC have probably got a crap mouse as well, haven't they?
What mouse have you got?
I'm using
What do you
my
reckon the number one game is on GeForce Now?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Arc Raiders on there, Genshin Impact, Rocket League, Counter-Strike 2,
Genshin
Tom
Impact, you say?
Clancy's Siege, Baldur's Gate 3 is on that, Ark Survival, Ascended, Rust, Battlefield 6, Dota, game we've never played, Dota, Cyberpunk, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Starfield. There's a heap on there. Slade Spy 2's on it. So, yeah, I mean, that's for 20 quid. I might give it a go to see how it works.
What do you get for 9?
For 9 Ethan, you get premium memberships. $9.99. Oh, you can get free as well. Access to 2,000 games.
Free's crap. You just basically wait in a queue for an hour and it kicks you out.
Okay. $9.99 a month, no ads, is 4,000 games as well. Same games, 6-hour gaming sessions.
It's not bad, is
Is
it?
it weird? Up to 1440p, 60 FPS, whereas the 20 quid was 5K and 240 FPS.
Why do you have to wait in a queue? Is it because you're accessing the server to play the games on?
Yeah,
Off?
and it's free.
Burning down data centers,
Right.
basically.
So based on this, then, are we thinking that Google Stadia and Amazon Luna, were before the time?
Yeah, probably. Probably were. I don't doubt that you won't see one of them come back again in like 5 years' time when they go, you know what, Metroidvania, we can open that door now, let's do it.
Yeah, Luna's still around, I think, isn't it? But it's
Yeah,
just like,
I tried it on
seems
the
like
telly
Amazon are not like
downstairs.
last.
No, I played Starfield and looked like blooming Thomas the Tank figures.
Ever since you
Playing
said
games.
5 years' time, all I can think of was a song by Noah and the Well.
What song?
Do you know that song? In 5 years' time.
Yeah,
Nice little riff there.
not
Little
a bad rendition, that car.
quaver, yeah, I know.
Got a really good microphone.
Speaking of quavers, no.
Speaking of quavers, cheese or prawn cocktail. Okay, that's GeForce Now. I mean, I'd kind of go with that, to be honest, based on choice between that the Game Pass. I just don't like the Game Pass UI.
I think the UI looks good. It's just not a good value proposition anymore. It's just it's quite expensive for what you get.
What do you mean?
It's
It's like they keep on raising the price, but the product's the same. They obviously brought it out at
How
a
much is
loss. Like Ultimate, it went up the other week.
Plan starting at $6.99 a month, right? Let's have a little fucking Bobby's and more at this, shall we? Right. Right. Browse games. How do I? Oh yeah, there we go. Right. So Xbox Game Pass
23
Essentials,
quid a
the
month.
6 night, £23.
For the ultimate version, yeah.
But say if I'm Joe Bloggs off the street and I
It's
want to play
276 quid. It's a lot, that.
yeah.
It's a
There's a
lot.
lot. There's a lot.
I had it, and I got Expedition 33 and Forza. I played them both a lot. Did I get £300 a year's worth out of it? No. I could have just bought those two games.
Those two games are £120 though.
No, they're not.
To buy on day one. Obviously, I don't think
Expedition 33 was like 40 quid, wasn't it? 45 quid.
On day one, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like a massive producer. That's why. It's 33 people worked on it. Great game, the best game.
If you play the games to completion, you don't go back. I'd say it's good value still. It's just obviously like people like to own the shit, don't they? But
Yeah.
like I like having games on Steam that I can't. If there's an option to buy physical, especially with the Switch 2 stuff now, which is the game that's going to be cheaper on release physical than digital. Cheaper digital, isn't it?
They're kind of saying it will be, but
There is a game that's been announced that's coming out that's going to be cheaper digital. Is it the Yoshi game?
It might be. Yoshi game cheaper digital.
Why are you
News.
talking like Kevin off The Office?
Nintendo is making digital Switch 2 games cheaper than physical ones. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book will be the first Nintendo game to release with different price points on physical and digital editions.
Because that would have been another death knell for the games of the world if they weren't already shutting down. But that would be like a reason for me to buy digital. But prior to that, I buy all my games physical if they're the same price because I'd rather have the actual copy.
Apart from the Switch 2 carts, which is just a pain in the
game
ass.
card things annoy me. Yeah.
Ridiculous. If anything, it was a good stepping stone for people that wanted physical, but I think, well, in theory it was. In practice, it was just a slap in the face for most of the people that wanted a physical copy.
Well, Cyberpunk Switch on Switch 2 as well just showed like it's possible. You know,
you can do everything
that
on
game's
card.
all on card. It's a high sized game and no fucking about on the card. You get like stickers and all that in the box and stuff like. I remember I got the PC version of the game when it came out originally, and like even then it has like art cards in the box, all this and all that. Like you used to get unfoldable maps and shit like that. Like, you know, if you're gonna have a physical game, have a fucking physical game. The worst one I've ever got was I bought the physical edition of Fallout 76, like the
Oh dear.
launch day edition or whatever on PC, and I had to wait to play it because my mate already had it when it came out, and I had to wait to get it delivered like later on the day it came out, and it was literally just a fucking empty box. But you know, like there's like DVD case boxes where it's like really light plastic and all that.
Yeah.
I knew it was a coding box as well. I don't know why I ordered it. I'm a fucking idiot.
Your T-shirt, by the way, reminds me of Catchphrase.
Yes.
You know, where it, like it'd be the block and you've got to guess what it was. Because at first I'm sure it was Aragorn, and then I saw a little bit. It was like, "Vroom," and then I saw the next part. What a sick T-shirt that is!
I've got two of these. It's vintage.
Mate, that is vintage. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sick.
What's the coolest T-shirt you've got, guys? You seem like the kind of guy. Judging from the paraphernalia behind you, Dan, you definitely got a very cool graphic tee or two in the cupboard.
I have a one of one Zelda themed Switch Island. Was it Switch Island, or was it changed at that point?
It technically was Switch Island artwork that John had done. Now of Lost in Cult fame.
Oh, okay, I've got one of those before it got taken down on Redbubble.
That was
Good
cool.
T-shirt. Very good T-shirt. There's a very funny photo of Carl posing in that in a very choice way at the top of his stairs.
Slightly sexy.
I managed to get the OVO Chelsea release, which is pretty cool. So I've got one of the blue T-shirts for that. And then I've also got one of the Uniqlo Pokemon Charizard T-shirts that came out like a week ago.
Oh, cool. I was looking at those. The Mewtwo one looks cool.
They basically all sold out immediately. By the time I got there, they're like gone, being rinsed. So I only managed to get that one.
Oh, well.
And it's in a large, and it's a bit tight.
Aspirational fit.
It was an aspirational fit. Yeah, I was like, I'll
We
fit in
we
that
all have
later.
them.
Never will. Never will fit in that ever again. All right, talked about that. Playing your harm around that retro space. Right? Like, hot take: physical games are dead versus they'll come back niche. Quickfire, like, what's that mean? Quickfire 60, Starfield on PS5, big deal or too late? Diablo 4, best PS. Like, what have you written at the bottom of that? Why are you letting your AI just like run away, run amok?
Oh,
with
Carl,
this
give me
show
Claude. I
ideas?
must have Claude if I'm going to be effective in my job. Carl uses Claude. What? Oh, this is yes. Ooh.
Yeah, but you're not using it properly, are you?
You're right.
Hey,
You're right.
not
You're right.
properly at all.
Need to make some
Terrible.
artifacts. So, mate,
Absolutely.
oh, you should have seen it when we went to Bolton Card Mania, and everyone's trying to get like the last sword price, and Dan just turns around and goes, I've actually spent my morning creating this artifact. So if you want the last sword prices, here are the last sword prices, and everyone's going, that's really good, that. And you can see Dan's there with a semi, just like, yeah, I fucking did something.
We should do a business and like.
It's had the opposite effect of the way you wanted that to go, Carl, because you've just told me the story of someone trying to turn the hobby into a productive thing, and then giving me a use case where it's actually been positively beneficial, and multiple people have enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And he's annoyed by that.
Look at me! I'm doing something that I really like, and then I've also made something cool around what I like, and other people that like it really liked it. Yeah,
No, like,
cringe, that, innit?
like literally, I was walking out the car
and you know
show.
what's
Carl's
not
been
cringe,
holding his
Carl?
binder the entire time, like
What isn't
like a
cringe,
battered
Carl,
child.
is you going to that thing that everyone likes, and then
yeah, that as
trying
well.
to act like you don't want to be there.
And then text me going, "Can you come and help me get out the car, please? I've got a bad back."
I pulled my
I'm like,
back the day
what-
before playing football, that you swerved
Like,
to go
what am I
watch
gonna-
Monster
What am I
Trucks.
going to do?
Oh, how was the monster trucks?
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
mate,
sake.
amazing. Like,
Good.
every single one of the monster trucks has got its own theme tune, which I thought you would have appreciated.
Nice.
So like Bone Shaker will come out, and I'll try and find it on Spotify.
Bone Shaker.
It's basically that at the start of it. You just nailed it.
It
But
reminds me of Bonesaw is ready. Remember that?
I remember that. What was that from?
From Spider-Man.
That was it. Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'll share this screen. We can't play too much
Is it
of it. 'cause
Monster
then
Jam?
It's just called Monster Trucks. Screen, entire screen, share. I'll only be able to play like a little bit of each, but here's like the Bigfoot one. Like that was
Sounds
Bigfoot.
like a fucking Rag and Bone Man song or something.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's basically like the same energy of it as a wrestling
Literally.
thing. I need
But the
to
thing
see
is,
this.
like, when you watch it, like, obviously it's all kids, and we've all grown up. Do you remember the Monster Truck game, Carl, on PC? It was called Monster Truck Madness, which I think is where Ethan's got his, like, hallucination from. It was one of the very, very first Windows games.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it had, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like that. But, like, the American picture of, like, massive monster trucks, like, getting launched across, getting rolled over, like, it was not that. It was, like, the most safe and HR-friendly event ever. And it was one part where one of monster trucks, like, did it. It was like a transformer, but it was, like, the slowest transformer ever. And it was like, right now, it's time for the fire. And it like starts to spit fire. What can only be described as like a little firelighter.
Come on, then.
It was like people were like openly laughing. It was that funny. But all the kids were like, "Whoa!" It's
That's
like
cool.
tiny like little candle. It's just been lit. But yeah, it was good. It was like it was fun. We went to that Rassam's Creamery, on Bold Street. Is it Bold Street? Duke Street after.
Rassam's Creamery.
Yeah, the ice cream place, but it's got like a robot that comes and delivers the food to your table. Pretty cool.
And it went, and then as it was after it had served the ice cream, it went, and now get ready for the fire.
Fire!
Flambéed your dessert.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Looks good, isn't it?
That was fun. Good.
I
Good little trip.
reviewed Monster Jam Crush It on Nintendo Switch for a Switch player, and it was not the best game in the world, but you know what? there's a lot of monster truck games out there. Maybe we should try and find a monster truck game to play.
I think we should. I actually think we should. I'm just trying to find
I don't
the
think we should.
original one.
That's a terrible idea.
I had a remote control monster truck when I was little, and it was class because it's like it never got stuck on anything because of the size of the tires.
I think that's pretty cool. Was it Monster Truck Madness? No, it wasn't Monster Truck Madness because that's like a racing game.
You went to Bolton Card Show at the weekend as well.
Bolton. Yeah.
Carl, tell me about Bolton Card Show then.
Do I have to?
Well, Dan's just told us about his weekend, so
Dan was with me at Bolton Card Show.
I know, but you tell the story. It's a podcast. Come on, don't just hear me speak all the time.
Come on, Carl.
Well,
tell
you
us
do,
about
don't you? You've got like your groupies and stuff. I don't know. The monster truck groupies. Vroom vroom.
I'm just imagining someone's trying to secure like a really good deal on a card, and you're like whispering in the vendor's ear like Grima Wormtongue to tell them.
Basically, I was there wheeling a deal, and Carl's there like, can you ask for more money off me? Yeah, the only groupies I've got on this podcast, the ones who are like, who's your favourite on casual mode? Oh, I like the one with the A cups.
Who's on with the A cups?
Me, because I've got Chebs.
I reckon I've probably got fucking bees, mate.
Mate, yeah, I know. Gravity's got to mine, like, get the training bra out. Doritos joke of the day.
It was a nice event. It was very airy compared to some of the ones which have been very cramped, like at Aintree.
Oh god, yeah.
And it was nice. Yeah, there's
some good deals.
Some good deals. Dan bought a card early on for 230. I think he ended up selling it for 300 in the same day.
Really?
Which is good going. Yeah. And then I basically was just looking for one card. Then the last vendor we spoke to had that, and I just went, well, I've got them there with my big binder, and I just went, trade for that. I say I did. I said, turn around to Dan and just went, I have no energy.
No,
for this.
we were leaving.
Very embarrassed.
And you wanted to go, and you were like, I'll buy an ETB and we'll go. So we bought our ETBs, and it was the last guy near the door, and they had the card, but he was buying binders, and he just went, like, basically I went over to him with the Carl's binder, and just went, this guy just want to speak to you, so I will. And I went, I think,
did you actually play it like that? You should have gone my associate.
I should have done that.
I'm here on behalf of an extreme collector.
Yeah.
Because the true collectors of the world, the true the true people, they don't go to auction houses on their own.
They're on the phone, aren't they?
They're on the phone, or they send their associates to collect the prizes.
It's a bit different when it's someone with a giant blue binder who doesn't want to make eye contact with anyone, though. And that was Carl.
It's probably and this isn't me taking the piss out of anyone, but it's probably pretty common at an event like that.
It's very common. But the guy was like, is all of this for trade or for sell? And Carl was like, yes.
Well, I just said, I'll trade these, and he just went, I'll just buy the whole thing if you want. And I just went, yeah. You haven't got this in an app, have you? And I was like, yeah, it's not really accurate. I've changed a few cards since, but it's indicative. And he was like, okay, let's have a look. And then I showed him my new phone, and he was like, oof. And that's the real quiz, Dan, isn't it? Is that
Don't get the phone out again. We've seen it.
You saw my phone and just went, what is that? And I went, this is the Oppo Find N6. It's come out. It's been out for a week.
You can't feel the crease.
How does Genshin Impact play on that, mate?
It's phenomenal. If I'm not going to lie, it's genuinely phenomenal. And I will show you immediately. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, so yeah.
Playing it on a cube.
It's a game cube. So yeah, he just went through them all. Took out a few that he was like, I don't want these because they were German, because I accidentally bought them from Amazon.
Bit racist.
You know what? He just hasn't got over the 40s.
Sorry.
Yeah, he just hasn't got over the 40s. You know what I mean? He is what he is. And yeah,
Carl's no longer allowed to play Wireless Fest because the cards that he tried to trade in at the Bolton Card Show.
Yes.
Canny reference. Racist.
Yeah. But yeah, he bought it. He bought the binder for £1,700.
Fucking hell.
And you got the card you wanted.
Did you actually want to sell that though, or did you have a bit of like, I don't know, like that all happened so fast?
It was good for me because I need to make space in the house because I get a lot of grief about the ever expanding collection of
space, that binder, innit?
That
one binder.
That one.
Well, no, it was good because you did get the card you wanted. You got rid of that binder, which is a load of cards that you didn't want to grade because they weren't quite good enough to grade.
So it's no loss, is it? It's no loss. What they're gonna do? Sit there and languish for years. So. And then I came home and I replaced all the cards in my other trade binder. So
And you think you got a good deal on it then, yeah?
Good enough that I was happy.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
Well, he got a 70% offer to begin with. Then I got him an 80% offer.
I didn't get the offer
Oh,
at
nice.
70. He didn't even tell me.
And then
No, but he was going to. I'll
minus
do it at
Dan's,
70, and I went 80.
minus Dan's auction finder's fee. So you come away with a
I
cool
spent my
900,
free time with him. Just out of curiosity, when you were driving home, did it take you via Preston?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought that was like very
Lovely fella.
counterintuitive.
Welcome to the Middle Aged Men podcast. We're talking about the
He was a
M6
very
being
generous
closed,
lover.
anyway. Okay.
Father.
Let's go with that. All right, we've got to like 47 minutes here, so I think we've done pretty well. Any other
Good-
questions you've got about the Bolton Card Show?
Good
Ethan?
stamina. Good stamina. Cheapest ETB.
No, but I did want to say to you, based on what you said then, it was very airy. That's good to hear because I went to. I mean, MCM is very stuffy. Like the EGX, sorry, is very stuffy, isn't it? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I went to MCM Comic Con in Manchester last year with my friend because we got like a picture with Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings and stuff, and it was cool.
I haven't
I
seen
was
that.
actually
Have I seen
wearing
that?
this. I think it was on my Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Shit. Okay.
We were originally supposed to be meeting Hayden Christensen, but he had to pull out because he was filming on Ahsoka, I think. But
Okay.
in that venue, I can't remember where it was, but it was shite, to be honest. But they had like what is one for you, right? What food would you sell at an event like that? That's going to be, you've got a room full of a lot of people.
Eggs.
Very, very, very close confined. What's a good food to sell?
Fish.
Arsenic.
Yeah, hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs. Yeah,
Burgers.
Hot dogs,
Hot
chicken
dogs.
tenders, burgers, chips, pizza.
it was
Sorry, I
hot
was just
dog.
I went
Like-
into a zone then.
There was like an outside like pen where you could go outside and like and, like,
trough.
get right. when you came back in, it's just like wet hot dog smell. It was fucking horrid, mate. Honestly,
Oh,
it's disgusting.
they're weird hot dogs. Like they're not nice at all, but also the ones in Costco have got like a grip on me.
Carcinogenic.
It's the value. The £1.50, and they've never changed price
To give you cancer.
with the soda. Do they? I think everything does though.
It does.
Getting the
Have you
glizzies
ever
out.
seen those hot dog shaped? I saw them in Heron Foods once.
Holes in
like
the
a little-
toilet.
Football. It was they're like little footballs. Like it's a hot dog, but it's like a
Exactly what you
football.
mean. Yeah,
It's honestly.
I know.
Who's
What's
eating
the one
that?
thing that hot dogs need? Like, to be smaller and football spherical sized.
It's an absolute World Cup snack board feast.
Oh, like we
That
should
and a
talk
hedgehog.
about that. Yeah, we should
I
talk
saw a
about
hedgehog in
the-
my front garden the other day.
Did you?
Welcome back to the Middle Aged Men podcast.
What's wrong with that? That's nice.
The iconography and the artwork and the snacks that went with previous World Cups. I think we need to talk about that on the next
Oh,
pod.
that's a fucking amazing topic.
Because I think
nearly-
it's been
when you said Quaver earlier, I was looking at an article the other day with the iconic history of Walker's crisps and Star Wars, and it was like all the crisp packets that had stuff,
mate.
like Tazos on them and stuff, because they've got
Yeah,
Mandalorian and Grogu
Tazos.
stuff on the crisps at the moment.
Do you remember when they did so Walker? Well, originally the cheese and onion were green, and salt and vinegar were blue, which makes more
That's
sense.
the Golden Wonder thing, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, so they basically were those colours. And one of the I remember being in school in Ursuline, and they were doing £5 notes in the packets of crisps, and I got one, and it came in like a little, like the silicone pouches that
Yeah.
you get in like t-shirts and stuff now. It was like that, but with a fiver folded into it.
Fucking hell.
And I was just like, yeah, like mad thinking that back. And then even when he said like Tazos,
Yeah.
mad.
Bring
Um,
back Tazos.
Quick
Bring
question.
back Tazos. We should do that.
Salt and vinegar discos, salt and vinegar Pringles.
Discos for me.
I like discos a lot. Yeah.
I like
If I-
salt and vinegar squares though.
Squares
Also
are the
good.
one. Cheese and
Yeah.
onion squares for me. Like,
No,
bangers.
no.
Top crisps next time. There we go. Top crisps.
I'm actually
Smiths,
not even.
Smiths.
I'm actually deadly serious
Or
about that.
Seabrooks prawn cocktail.
Oh yeah, the little white pack. Yeah, I know what you mean. Um,
The little white packet.
What they were, weren't they? Do you remember? Sorry. Yeah. Hilarious.
I opened a bag of crisps and found a rolled up £5 note and a little white bag.
Is it
and
salt?
also-
And I
also
told my
a-
dad,
And
Pablo.
also a Tazo with Fabian Barthez on it as well.
Baldy.
Tazo. Why don't I remember this? They crisps.
It's like
Yeah.
Pogs.
Pogs,
It's like
yeah.
Pogs.
Oh God, yeah. They were cool.
Some of the mad stuff they put in crisps over the years, like that were basically a choking hazard. But like,
I was talking
Yeah.
about this today.
Well, that's why America doesn't have Kinder eggs, isn't it? Because they don't trust them to not eat the full egg, like genuinely. They have Kinder Joy, which is the one that splits in the middle. But that's why we don't get like toys and cereal and stuff anymore, because they think people are just fucking necking it so fast that they're gonna swallow a fucking Minions toy or something.
the reason for that I've learned with human nature is it's happened once. Somebody has swallowed it and they're not doing it anymore. It's like, oh no, it's going to happen again. What's Carl bringing up here? Yeah,
Remember those?
yeah, Beyblades. Yeah,
No, but it's not Beyblade, is it? It's the crisps that they did. I can't open it. Oh, it's a different tab.
Oh, I don't remember those. I had the Yu-Gi-Oh ones were good though. They were like lenticular ones. They did
I remember the
Pokemon ones
Yu-Gi-Oh.
of them as well. Do you remember the I think it was the World Cup 2006 maybe, or maybe the Euros 2008, and Texaco did like a disc thing where every time you filled up petrol you'd get like a disc, and you could have the full squad with all the players and stuff.
Texaco World Cup coins. Says.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now that's a binder that I'd get.
The more you
At
say
least.
Texaco, the more I think of Alan Partridge.
This is Fizzy Benedict.
Special this week, Texaco. Next week it'll be Shell.
Yeah, I've lost the website now. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Again. Hold on. Share screen. Oh, it's shut the
gone.
now. It doesn't want to be share screen. Anyway, I'll send it over to you on WhatsApp, the Texaco thing. But I remember that.
Sound?
Getting a Paul Robinson coin of all the things that you need. There's a full set. There's a full set on eBay for £9.73.
These will be worth something one day. You know what?
It's a Sven-Goran Eriksson one. Oh, brilliant.
Filled up
Rest in peace.
filled up
Rest in
18
pieces.
wheeler for £30, and you got a Rob Green collectible coin.
Oh, that is so good.
Oh, do you remember
It's-
the Mackey's toys of the footy players where they were like lying down? The Micro Stars ones.
Oh,
There
sorry.
we go.
Okay. It's a Ledley King one. Michael Owen, David James. Who's that?
What?
Theo Walcott.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Oh, why is this not? Why
Let me
is
pull
this
it
not
up.
let me see it? There's some players on here I don't recognise.
I had the binder with the full set though. Because my granddad used to fill his car up, he'd get them all the time.
Carl, can you bring it up if I'll send the link into...
None of the pictures are high enough resolution though.
That's why it's funny. There you go.
We'll have a look.
There's some players on there I don't recognise. In fact, there's one player on there I don't recognise.
Oh, you'll be able to name them easy.
Oh no, it's Carragher.
Is it?
I think it's Carragher.
How do you...
23, yeah. It's just a weird face.
23? They've got there's a few people with 23?
Second from the top on the left.
Yeah, that's JV Carragher. Not Wayne Bridge. Is that Wayne Bridge?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, Wayne Bridge, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's below him. Is that Carragher?
That the King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Carragher.
That's David
Yeah,
Beckham,
Carragher,
Joe Cole,
23.
Sven, Robinson,
Yeah, no, everyone
Crouchy,
else.
Wright Phillips, Neville, Kiwi.
Michael Owen's serving the face card there, isn't he, on his pick? That's like an official headshot. The rest of them have got like a game pick. He's probably injured at the time. That's why they couldn't use it. Even.
When I was
Hey, it
in
looks hench
when I
there,
was in
like-
year 3, I wrote a book about Michael Owen.
Did you?
I did.
I mean,
I legitimately did.
you know about selling your binder book? I'd pay at least $1,700 for the rights to.
We've still got
movie
it in my
rights to
house.
that.
So it's
Yeah.
so we wrote it over multiple. Basically, I don't want to sound like a knob for a change. We got through a stage that the books for that year I'd read through all of them in advance, and they had lessons still where they had to go through and do like reading sessions. So they gave me a side project to keep me busy, to shut me up basically, because I was annoying as a child and nothing changed. So my project was to do a book for Michael Owen, which every page was in
Can you read?
the shape of a football. In year 3, yeah, of course.
Michael Owen.
Extremely impractical. Imagine licking your thumb to try and get to the next page.
Because it was laminated.
Guess it would still work, wouldn't it? I was thinking it was like a corner thing. I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it was fine. It was fine. So yeah, it was in the shape of a football, and the background was a football. I like Pritt sticked on the text and the images, and then we laminated both sides. Still got it in the house.
What's it about?
It's about Michael Owen. His first club was Mould Alexandra. He was born in North Wales.
My name's
Still
Ethan.
remember all this.
Autism.
You said that the book was for Michael Owen.
No.
You wrote it
About Michael
to
Owen.
him,
About Michael Owen.
Oh,
No,
right.
about Michael Owen. Yeah. What have you done now? What
Put
has
it
he
in
done?
WhatsApp. That was pretty funny.
That was
Who's the
very quick.
Who's the Steve Bruce that's written?
Michael Owen.
Is it Steve Bruce that's written like crime books?
Steve Bruce has.
Who's written crime books? An ex-football player.
Okay. Who would be the funniest, right?
That's a good impression. That.
Yeah.
And go.
Okay.
Alan Pardew.
Alan Pardew. Nah, that's
Sean
just
Dyche.
boring.
Kingpin.
Sean Dyche. Yeah. But just about himself.
No one's going to mess with me.
Yeah.
No one's going to do
In 1999, while manager of Huddersfield, Steve Bruce wrote a trio of novels: striker, sweeper, and defender. Let's have a look. The book centered on fictional football manager Steve Barnes, based on Bruce, who solved murder mysteries and thwarted terrorists. Bruce later expressed his embarrassment at the books.
Who's Bruce later?
That's like golden scar level of loot that you would find at, when you go through the checkout in Tesco and they have like the book thing where people like donate books and stuff.
I'm sorry, but I need to put this in a WhatsApp. I can't share it, and it's very funny. But this is the cover of the Steve Bruce sweeper book.
Oh dear.
Like what?
Oh dear.
What's going on there?
Which side's he on?
Did Steve Bruce start Hamas?
Is that the actual cover?
Yes. There's a lot to unpack here. First, we have the flags of Israel and the Kingdom of Yugoslavia, both of which are rendered directly from the Windows 95 era clip art and appear to be peeling at the edges. That's very funny. What is going on?
Well, it's stuff about it. Like, someone's reviewed it. There's a website that's reviewed it, and the strapline is for Sweeper. The strapline is a warren of intrigue featuring Yugoslavian warlords, lesbian prostitutes, Nazi hunting spies, and much, much more.
Oh, this is brilliant. Sorry, there's an excerpt. So I'll read it.
Can you read it in his voice as well?
I can't do the soft, like Geordie Mackham accent.
Just try.
Isn't only foreigners who dye their hair, I said. So where did he come from? This much was for sure. I'd never make a good detective, not even one day. Central or southeastern Europe, Duncan Field said. Those are Slav cheekbones. You could be a detective yourself, Christine said. In a way, pathologists are detectives, Duncan Field said, closing the drawer very gently. We found our evidence in dead bodies. They tell us a great deal. I admit that I was impressed. It reads more like a Mills and Boone. Oh no. Another one. You are correct. It is a Mauser. And the gun says that you remain outside the house, the old man said. It's cold, Malik said. You may sit in that comfortable Jaguar motor car, the tall man said. Oh, that's brilliant. Yes, Bruce is a big fan of his motor, a Jaguar XJ. He wrote it into Sweeper. Oh, that's so good. I need this book. I'm getting this book.
It's probably hard to get a copy, isn't it?
Oh, that's so funny.
Fair play to him though for creative writing.
I mean, he's had a go.
Right. What have I put out there? Fuck all.
It's mate, you got published. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon, lads. It's on Amazon.
No we?
Striker's almost as funny. I'm putting in the WhatsApp chat as well. I need to, like, that's... I'll go. Defender. They are some of the funniest. Is that nudist Peach?
He's just giving up.
It's a Cliver.
He's just giving up with Defender. Striker's class.
Striker's the one. Like, it looks like a giant.
If I opened a
Crouchy?
I sent a picture. I sent a picture in the chat, didn't
It's
I?
got
Of
number 30.
That's an unlucky number, isn't it?
Oh,
Unlucky
that's
for
very
some.
good. Oh, they're very... You can buy them. Oh, somebody's reviewed Tash, that Striker's only got 4.5 stars.
Great.
All right. Should we leave it there?
Yeah, we are doing crisps next week, though. I do want to do that.
I think crisps and World Cup paraphernalia /
Yeah, that's good.
iconography. That's a really good one.
Can
Let's do
I
that.
can I just buy Road to the World Cup 2006 copy for Xbox 360 and just have that as
Why don't
my
we do that? Why don't we find the
paraphernalia?
most
Oh,
interesting thing we can?
It might be better to wait until closer to the time of the World Cup to do that, though.
Vuvuzela's out.
Oh yeah.
All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.